Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the Break Room. And today's show, we're going to talk about something very important. Know your place. KR,
That's not at all times, you mean. Know your place, duck, run where you can.
we're going to talk today about something a recent video that was publicized about legendary UFC fighter Nate Diaz
Yeah.
putting people to sleep. KR, take over.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's crazy, guys. You might have seen it. You might have seen it yourself. We're not going to show it over here because we want to keep this channel clean. No demonetization here over here. Uh, so uh, let's start with the where it all started. It was the Misfits Boxing show in New Orleans on Friday night, and it started already. That I can show. That part I can show. It started already. It went already left quite early in that show. Let me share my screen. So it started already. The day started already off balance, and we're talking about Nate Diaz, by the way, guys. Nate was a guest in New Orleans. He was with his boys probably, and they went to that Misfit. The name is already saying Misfit Boxing show, and it started went left early on. No, there is nothing here that can RG's. I already can see on RG's face. He's like, I thought we're not gonna show anything, but don't worry, don't worry. There's no punches being thrown
I'm not
over.
worried at all. I know who to blame if something goes wrong. Don't worry.
Who to sue? Brad Favre style. Anyway, so let's see what we have here. Yes, so let's play the video where it all started. How it went. It started where it went left. So someone is saying something in the back. Let me turn off the volume. Someone is saying something in the back. It's saying something to Nate, and Nate is already. He has a short fuse. Am I?
Very
Am I?
short. Yeah, he
He's
has
not
a
a UFC guy over here.
yeah, he's a well, I'm not a UFC guy, but he does have a short fuse, definitely. And he's known to being a real fighter who doesn't. So when he goes to fight, he's not worried about his face. He's not worried about anything. He's just focused on his target. So it's
That's
not
why I'm
a.
not gonna talk reckless today because he might search me up and give me one elbow. And you cannot sue people who do. Anyway, let's. I'm not gonna talk. Like I said, I'm not gonna talk reckless. Let's continue. So he's already. He's someone is yelling something, and he's already looking down. What is he looking for? Is he for the? Is he looking for the blicky? Is he looking for? Let's see. So he grabbed his bottle and threw it in the guy's face. I cannot see who the guy is, but this is where it started. He's on a rampage.
Yeah,
Did he
yeah.
drink too much? Who knows? I'm not sure.
He's just like that, man. He doesn't. You
Well,
shouldn't instigate him.
here at the Double Thought Show, we also talk about a lot of lawsuits. This is how you catch one, guys. We don't give advice. in general. But I'm pretty sure your logic, everyone's logic, will see that this is going to end up in a lawsuit. This is how you catch a lawsuit. Well, this is also a come up for some people. This might be your only chance in
Yeah,
life to get a lottery ticket.
yeah, yeah.
Some people are hoping for a lottery ticket. Nate might be, Nate might be it. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. After this, and by the way, Nate's biggest fan also commented on this. Well, fan, brother from an from another mother, commented on on this guy. No, they're not brothers of another mother. They don't like each other, guys. They fought each other. They never liked each other. But Connor was all probably he was watching. Oh, he saw the videos online, and he said, "Ha ha ha! Nate is on a rampage tonight. Let's go, Nate!" Oh man, you. I think some people love to see the guy they don't like burn any chance or go or doing bad. Let's put it this way.
Haters going hate.
Hate is gonna hate. Well, after that, he retweets the video of Nate fighting in the middle of the street. And the crazy thing about that is we're not gonna show it. That's not the crazy thing about that. They were standing there and in the middle of the street, and the guy was kind of standoffish. He was not trying to fight Nate.
Seemed to me like he was confronting him. Well,
You,
he was standing in front of him.
yeah, but he was standing hands up.
Yeah, but he was still. I mean, if you don't want to fight, you walk away. But you know, when people are drunk, they think they can talk. They think that they can
Knock yourself out
negotiate.
of a punch.
They think that they can negotiate. And the thing is, Nate was against the wall. Well, not against the wall, not pressed against the wall, but he was against the wall. The other guy could have just walked
Yes,
away.
yes. You
And
should.
sometimes people, when they're drunk, they start talking. They think that's the best thing that they can do. It's not.
No, it's not if you're dealing with Nate, that's for sure. In general, it's not a good thing. Just walk away, guys. He was trying to negotiate, like you said. Yes. You clearly see him, his hands up, and then Nate does what kind of air taker is that? You want to use the
The air
what kind of,
taker,
he grabs him. Is
the choke.
that a normal chokehold? Or is it
Yeah, it's called. Yeah, it's
you're the MMA guy over here, or at least
I'm a
the
jiu-jitsu
jiu-jitsu
guy.
guy.
Not the
Anyway,
MMA. Yeah, yeah.
potato. Anyway,
It's
uh,
not potato.
I know, I know, I
That's
know,
for sure.
I know, I know.
It's a guillotine. Seems like a
Guillotine.
guillotine choke.
It's like a guillotine choke. So he grabs him in the guillotine choke. The guy is trying to tap out. I think he's trying to tap out. It seems like he's trying to tap out. Nate gives him a knee,
A soft knee. It wasn't a.
off knee.
He just touched. He just touched him with the knee.
Touched him. Did he wanted to cripple him? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know who you are, sir, but you might have to call one of these incident lawyers. You know, to get you a nice payout,
A nice settlement. Yeah, yeah.
nice settlement. Some of that, so you can also get some of the MMA money, just like Nate does. Anyway, so he chokes the guy. The guy is basically he's passing out. The guy passed out, standing up.
Yeah.
Hey
The
man,
only, yeah.
yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah. The only thing I have to say, because the he's a trained fighter, so, and he's a professional, high level fighter.
Yep.
He's a savage.
Yeah.
When you're going, so he knew what he was doing. But when people like that fight, if you're a fighter and you fight, you get involved in a street fight, the what do you call it? The criteria on you, the they're going to they're going to
Judge him.
judge him with more stringently because he's a fighter and because he knows what he is doing and he can cause and or inflict above average damage. Now,
Mm.
what he has going for him is that it was a choke, it was a controlled choke, it was a blood choke, which means that it's not.
Is there also something like a crib joke or
You
choke?
have the, well, no, no. You have the blood choke, you have an air choke, and you have a crank. Crank is when you twist the neck. It does
Mm.
seem, but that choke and that angle does would probably have felt like a crank as well to the guy. Um, but it was more of a choke. It was a blood choke, and in
Okay.
blood choke, basically, you can go out in seconds, and it's just like you pass out, right? So
Mm.
actually, if you know what you're doing, you can argue that it's perhaps even safer than hitting because he will just wake up and feel like he fell asleep. He just passed out.
Mm.
The only thing,
Put him
yeah,
to sleep, literally.
yeah, but there are two things that I see in that video. And guys, let us know in the video if in the comment section if you agree. But two things that I see that might work against him was one, he wasn't being attacked directly, he was being confronted. But we also saw a short segment of the video, right? So maybe a longer video will give a better context. Maybe he was trying to walk away and the guy kept following him, but the guy was confronting him. That was part one. Uh,
Or did John Doe realize too late it was Nate?
well,
And he was trying to plead his case. Nate, please let me go.
no,
Nate,
because
don't do this to me. Nate, this is gonna be a lawsuit.
no,
You're gonna get sued. Please don't.
no, the guy clearly confronted him because he could have walked away. It's not like if it was the other way around and Nate had him against the wall, then I can understand. But Nate was the one against the wall. That guy could have basically just walked away. But Nate could have also walked, to the left or to the right. Now, you're in public, a lot of people around you, and the danger of street fights is you don't know who belongs to who. You don't know who the boys are of that person. So Nate chose a probably went for a stand-up choke because standing up you can protect yourself. If you take him to the ground, try to fight, then a soccer kick can come out of nowhere. But that's the first thing, that Nate was the one who went. It seemed like Nate was the one who approached him. And guys, let us know if you think
Differently.
otherwise.
Yeah.
The second thing that is that might work against him is that after the dude passed out, he let him go. He could have, or he should have, perhaps, put him gently to the ground because
But
maybe
he,
the
but he didn't let him go like right away. He put him quite gently up until a certain level, right? He didn't put him totally to the like. Look at you.
no, I can look at it, but I take your word for it.
It's kind of in the middle. It's really in
Well,
the middle.
yeah, well, okay. So, but I'm saying that can work against him
Yeah. Okay.
because
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
didn't let him drop immediately. Let's say, went maybe halfway, right?
Halfway. Yeah. It was halfway.
But what I'm saying is, let's say if there was a rock there, a piece of
Oh,
rock, a piece of
yeah.
some,
That would have been a fatal blow.
Yeah, so
Probably
that's
to the
why
back of the head.
or fatal or it could have caused damage. So that's why it perhaps that's what he should have done. But I mean, hey, you mess with someone that knows jujitsu, this can happen to you. You mess with someone that knows how to fight, not throwing punches, then this is what happens. But although this seems it can't seem bad to someone who doesn't understand what he did. In fact, that was the safest way, aside from walking. So except from walking away, that was the safest way to handle
Yeah, it seems
the
like it.
situation. Quick,
Still will sue you though.
quick, easy, but no one got hurt. Yeah,
He's
you're
still
gonna
gonna
sue
get a
me.
suitcase. He's gonna get a lawsuit. He's gonna get a lawsuit.
He's gonna
I
get a
will sue
lawsuit.
you.
He's gonna get a lawsuit, but it won't be for damages, physical damages.
Humiliation.
Humiliation, maybe, but you
Public
were
humiliation.
the guy seemed to. It seemed like he was humiliating himself before he got it there.
You put me down. I don't know, man, but this might I don't know. But guys, I think if you look at this, Connor was loving it. Connor was really loving it. He was putting he even
Conor
retweeted
McGregor.
Conor McGregor. He retweeted the full video. In addition to also saying "lovely little knee" to the body, the whole time he's laughing, ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I don't know where it's gonna end with this one. This could be a lawsuit. Nate might have to settle for a couple of thousand to let this get away.
But there's a fight. There's a fight coming up. A boxing match between Nate.
En maak een proefrit bij een van onze 750 dealers.
Yeah, but there's a fight going on, coming up. A fight between Nate Diaz and one of the Paul brothers. It's gonna be a boxing match, so that's probably good for the views as well. You know, so he can get the money back in no time.
Let's hope. Let's hope for him. He gets his money back because he'll need it. But this is a quite trending story right now, guys. Let us know what you think about this whole thing. I mean, professional MMA fighters choking out people in the streets of New Orleans. In general, it's always good not to get into these fights because, as RJ already said, you don't know who's who. And I mean, at the end of the day, it also ended well for the person who he put down because he could have got a kick to the head. I've seen some videos on Wall Star sometimes where these people get to the ground by whatever for whatever reason, and then a friend comes out running and kicks that person to the head, which is could lead to brain damage.
Yeah, definitely. And that's if the person remains alive, because I also know cases where it goes
Oh,
too far.
Yep. But RJ, so looking at the aspect you are a double touch show, we always talk about lawsuits and things related to the judicial system. Will this be a lawsuit? Is this going to end up in a case, or will if the guy sues Nate, will the judge say, it's just a Saturday night at New Orleans? Just if it was a random guy, you wouldn't sue them.
Yeah, so he might get he might get a call. So the victim might get a call from a lawyer or one of those lawyer, no cure, no pay lawyer who will
Give him give himself
no.
70 and the
Yeah. So he would, just he would suggest, he would offer his services to help him get damage repair. And I mean, every time you have a a case where someone with a lot of money and someone with very little money get into it with one another, you can expect one sort of you can expect a lawsuit. uh, it's either that, and that would be like a civil lawsuit. I don't know if maybe there would be a criminal lawsuit, whether the cops will arrest him for fighting in public, and maybe get him community give him community work or something like that. I don't know. I mean, but it's definitely within the realm of possibilities.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
guess time will tell, but it's definitely in the realm of possibilities that he would get uh, and a criminal, let's say a criminal case, and if it's not a case, at least that they will pursue him criminally, or and you can expect a civil case, maybe a damage repair case.
Okay. 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 Well, I wish I don't know if you are going to wish, but I wish Nate all the luck during his next fight and also in possible litigation.
Yeah, I really hope he doesn't lose, but in the boxing match, by the way. But it's boxing, and these people are MMA fighters, and you're going against someone that's bigger than you that only boxes. So, but Nate can throw a mean punch. Anyway, I let's see what will happen, guys. Thank you for tuning in
Yep.
into today's break room session. We talked about Nate Diaz first throwing a bottle during a boxing match and afterwards choking someone out. We'll see what the consequences of these of these actions will be, whether he will get prosecuted or whether he will catch a civil case. But this is something you don't see every day, so that's why.
Uh,
So, which is why we're discussing it as well. Guys, before we leave, remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already. We've seen that 95% of you who watch our shows do not subscribe. We really appreciate your subscription. We want to reach 1,000 subs by the end of June of this year. Remember as well to rate the show by pressing the like button, share the video with your friends, your family, and of course your enemies.
yes.
Of course, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook as well at Double Thought Show. You can find us on this platform by just searching for Double Thought Show and then pressing the like button. We're
Yes.
gonna we're gonna we're gonna we're gonna make an animation on how to do it. So next time,
So we
just
get more subscribers.
just in case, we want to make your lives easier.
Easier.
With that being said, one more time, guys, thank you for your attention and your support, and we'll see each other in the next one.
And don't forget to comment in the comment section what you think about this and where it will end.
Yes, yes, let us know
Yes,
what you
sir.
think. Hey, guys, until next time, peace.
Peace.